Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's review has been one that I've been rather excited for a long time. Ever since this figure was actually announced, so way back in January, actually. Now I've had this figure on pre-order ever since it was available to, and it got to me last Friday. And now I'm doing the review for you guys. I put everything else on hold, just get this video out here because that's how much I love this figure. And no, it's not the ominous background you see in front of you. It is this. Now, from first impressions, you can't really tell what it is. But for those of you who have a trained eye, you might be able to figure it out right off the bat. So I'm going to slowly turn it to the right, and you might see someone that you might recognize. Oh, her? You know her? Yes, it is Figma Samus. This is the figure, actually, sorry, this isn't the figure. This is the character that I have always wanted a figure for. I've been dying for a Revoltech figure or a Play Arts figure. I knew of the Figma line, but not to the extent that I know of Revoltech or Play Arts Kai. But as soon as I heard about this figure, I was excited. So, enough about the box, because the box is not the main thing here. She is. And yes, she. Believe it or not, there's still some people who believe Samus is a male figure, is a male person. No, Samus is female. If I remember correctly, it was the first Metroid game that said he in a bunch of story elements, but at the very end they surprised everyone and said, "Hey, it's a female." But yeah. Anyway, this figure is a representation of her Metroid Other M incarnation, or appearance. That is the suit. Anyway. There's not much. Unless you played the games, I can't really point out to you exactly what the differences are between all her various appearances in this. But I assure you, it is Other M, as it says right on the box, right there. Let's get that aside. A thing that this comes with that I find fantastic is her Morph Ball self. It is just a fantastic addition. And I actually cannot see why they wouldn't put this in the first place. Take a good look at that. Set it off to the side. Since we're talking about accessories, well, I guess that's technically not an accessory, it's another version of Samus. But, anyways, I'll bring up some other stuff that she comes with. Comes with two different power beam effects. This one is a double shot. The other one is just a plain single shot right here. And those can plug into her arm cannon. And I'll show that off in a couple seconds. She also comes with an extra arm cannon addition. This is the missile shot. As when you shoot a missile, her arm cannon flares out like this, as you can see. And you just swap the end of the arm cannon out, and I'll show that off in a couple seconds as well. She also comes with four different right hands, or left hands, sorry. Comes with one hand splayed out, or sprayed out like this. another hand like this, which is to let me see if it's here. Ah, you see this one right there? Oh, no, you did not. Yeah, you see this right here? It's how, if you played in the games, when she fired her cannon, and like this right here, she always has her left hand on her cannon. That's what that hand's used for. As well as, forgive me for this, a thumbs up hand. And a fist, which has a peg hole in it. I have yet to determine what this could be for. It's probably just for just to hold any of the various weapons that are out there, you know, from anything Transformers, Star Wars, so on and so forth. As well as, if you're familiar with Figma, which comes with a bag to hold all accessories in. So now I'll show you off the arm cannon shots. Let's put in this one. Switch out her hand. Set her up. Nice pose. There, hopefully this is coming across rather nice. There we go. So as you can see, sorry guys that the power cannon blast effect is not coming across. I got my window open and it's just shining all kinds of bright light in here. There's no way I can fix that unless I close the blind, but then it'd be too dark. But that's one of them. I'm not going to bother with the other power cannon or the other power beam effect. I'll just switch to the missile. And it's just easy as that. There we go. This figure is this is a really neat figure. I absolutely love everything about it so far. There's nothing on here I do not hate. I think she's rather well done. Down from the itty little bit of itty bitty details right up to the whole look of her. So let's get right down to the articulation as I switch out everything here. Now I've only got two Figma figures, this one and a different one, but from what I can gather, all Figma are highly articulate and very smooth joints. If you're not a Figma person, the joints are very smooth. Like, you don't have to push so hard to get them to rotate, but it takes just the time. It also doesn't take it's not floppy, you know. It's very sturdy. So let's start with our articulations from head to toe. In the head, I can feel that she has a double jointed head, one in the base of the skull and one in the torso at the neck. She's got double ball jointed shoulders. Oh, as well as her pulsions are also articulated. She's got swivel biceps as well as hinged, or ball joint actually, sorry, and go all over the place. Hinged elbows, and on her right or left hand, sorry, her hinged wrist, and it rotates as well, like so. Moving down, she has a ball jointed torso, as well as another ball joint up right in her abdomen, which allows for, let's see if I can show this off, for some back and forth at the leg. Now I'm not moving the actual leg, I'm moving, I guess it would be the hips that oh, I wish I could actually explain this. Anyway, let's move on. So Continue on, she has ball jointed legs, so all over the place. Hinged knees, both of them. Hinged ankles, as well as a swivel at the foot, right around this area. And then the feet are also hinged as well. So great deal of articulation. Can do pretty much a whole great deal of poses from the games, if you can think of anything cool. Now, as you can see, I'm having trouble standing her. That is the whole purpose to the stand that right now the Morph Ball is using, which is a nice addition. But I want to see if I can get her to stand on her own. Come on. Come on. You know, I had her standing in a pretty cool pose earlier before I did this video. Should have just left it. There, you know what? There. There. There, guys. Oh, you can see my mess of another Figma figure that I gutted. But there you go. She is highly posable. Comes with lots of accessories, as I mentioned. Oh, one thing I did forget to mention is that she comes with one of these things. Essentially, it is just a piece of plastic with 8 holes, 4 on either side, just to hold the arms or the hands so you don't lose them. But I find that kind of redundant since you have the Figma bag, or the little plastic bag, like that you can put all their accessories in. So, now, final thoughts. Again, get her if you can. From the site I got her from, she sold out rather fast. As soon as she came in, she was sold out. Like, I'm really glad I had her on pre-order, otherwise I probably wouldn't have ever been able to get her. To my knowledge, this is the only figure ever released for Samus. Don't think there's ever... I'm not sure. I might be lying. But I know they released a statue of her in her Zero suit, which I've contemplated on getting just for the Metroid, because I think the Metroid is perfect scale with this figure. I'm not sure. Anyways, one thing I forgot to mention is a size comparison. Now I'm gonna bring in a figure that probably not everyone has, or that might collect. Bring in Voyager Breakdown from Transformers Takara Arms Micron line. Now, let's just adjust this. Now, as you can see, she is taller. So that's just to give you a rough estimate on the new. If you collect Transformers, the new stuff that's coming out, she is taller than most of them. Don't think she's taller than Megatron or Starscream of the new Prime or Robots in Disguise line. But I'll bring in a 6-inch figure. There we go. So, she's rather tall. She's not as small as I thought she would be, which is great. So I love her size. So, with that, guys, I'm going to end this. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be getting everything else out now, but I had to stop everything and do this just to show how much that this figure is just amazing. Let's put it that way. Get her if you can. Talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.